And today I have a really exciting subject to talk about, and that is unity. Yes, unity. We're going to hear a lot about unity in the days to come, that we must be civil and we must have unity. And I'm going to tell you something, unity is a beautiful thing. And I've often said in many prior teachings, many prior talks, that agreement is not essential for unity. And that is absolutely true. However, justice is. This is the thing. I'm all about forgiveness. Do you harm? However, it, it is impossible to offer forgiveness. There has to be some compensation for the evil that was done. Now, I'm going to tell you, I used to be a grace preacher, and I was all about this grace. That basically. But here's the thing about grace is that even with grace, you expect God to fix what someone else did. But the thing is that even under grace, you're expecting some remuneration, some compensation for the wrong that was done to you. Listen, the law of the universe is that you cannot shit on someone and expect them to do the wiping. I said it just like that. You can't expect that. At the end of the day, people have to be responsible and accountable for what they do wrong. Now, of course, people will say, oh, well, you don't believe in hell, Derek. So what are you saying? Yeah, I don't believe in hell. And honestly, I don't want to necessarily see anyone punished for what is done. That's not my objective. What my objective is to see the people that are harmed compensated. It's really that simple. You can through life abusing people and thinking that it's okay. Basically the law of karma is that you sow what you reap. And at some point, the chickens must come home to roost. And that's just the way a TI is, y'all. So when we talk about unity in the days to come, my pushback to the unity discussion is going to be accountability and an assurance that the abuses of the past will not raise their head again. See, listen, we dodged a bullet here in America. We were one step away from a fascist dictatorship, and we dodged that bullet. And we have to make sure, with every breath in our body, with every fiber in our being, with every neuron in our brain, that we don't allow this to happen again. Now, I try to stay away from political things, these discussions, but I'm really, this whole thing about unity, there can be no unity with people who are committed to the destruction of others. James Baldwin, the great author, activist, and philosopher, said that if your freedom depends on my oppression, and I'm paraphrasing, then we can't associate. In other words, if my oppression is essential to your happiness, then that means that we have a problem. We cannot get along. There can be no unity when that is the prevailing attitude. So I want to say this in closing, and I honestly want to know, what do you think? Put your comments down below. Tell me what you think, because there are going to be some people that listen to this, agree, and they're going to say, "Hey, Derek, spot on." And then there are going to be some people that say, "Hey, Derek, you're full of shit." And either way, I'd like to know. But the reality is that unless there is a redress for all evil that we, at the very best, you'll get some form of daytime, and that's as good as you can hope to get. You're not unity with people who are committed to your destruction, to your disenfranchisement, to your oppression, or to your abuse. If you are seeking unity with them, there's a fancy word for that. Crazy. That's the word. And that's just fucking crazy. And don't be crazy. You know, we want to be civil, we want to be forgiving, we want to be loving. But at the same time, don't ask me to forgive you while your boot is on my neck. And that's what I have for you today. As always, may you be happy, may you be well, and may you be filled with peace. Dig it?